Good evening. I am Bhumika and my teammates are Amruta, Dharani and Sonu. Today we are presenting our OOPS assignment 1 topic titled Hostel Management System under the guidance of Deepika ma'am. Uh, in our assignment, the contents are introduction, problem statement, objectives, flow diagram, system design, implementation, output, future scope, conclusion and the reference. Coming to the introduction, Hostel management system is a Java-based object-oriented application. This means the entire software is built using Java programming language. It follows the principles of object-oriented programming. The system is structured into multiple classes, making it modular, organized, and easy to maintain. The system efficiently manages hostel activities. This includes student registration, room allocation and availability, record maintenance, and the information retrieval. In student registration, the administrator can enter details such as name, roll number, course, and room number. In room allocation and availability, the system tracks which rooms are occupied. It helps ensure that no two students are assigned in the same room. Next, record maintenance. All data about students is stored in arrays. Multiple records can be stored and retrieved when it is needed. And then information retrieval. Admin can view all students details. They can also check room availability anytime. Then the system uses object oriented programming principles such as encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance. In encapsulation, data, that is variables, and the functions, that is methods, are wrapped inside the classes. Student details are private and accessed only through methods. It prevents unauthorized access to sensitive data. Abstraction. In abstraction, the user sees only required information. Complex internal logic is hidden. Example, add student. It performs multiple steps, but the user sees only the function call. Inheritance. The new features can be added by extending the classes. Example, a warden class or a mess class can be added later using the inheritance. Next, polymorphism. In future updates, methods like display details can be overridden in subclasses. It allows flexible and expandable system design. The system is implemented using multiple classes such as student class, room class, and the hostel class. In student class, it stores the student information, methods, input, and display details. In room class, it stores the room numbers and it tracks the availability. The methods are allocate, vacate, and check availability. In hostel class, it manages arrays of students and rooms. It provides menu operations and it bridges between the student and the room operations. In menu driven interface, the applications uses a simple interface, that is add student, display all students, check room availability, and then exit. And the next part will be continued by Sonu.
My name is my name is Sodu. My part is about explaining the problem statement. In managing hostel work manually is very difficult. It takes a lot of time and mistakes can easily happen. In many colleges, hostel records like student details or room location and room availability are written manually. So there is a no need for simple and reliable computer system to manage all hostel activities easily. Our project hostel management system is a Java based program that helps to solve these problems. It can store and manage student information digitally, allocate rooms in an organized way, track which rooms are unavailable, shows all details whenever needed, reduce manual work and paperwork, and next, our project is a Java based that helps all the store and manage student information digitally. objectives. The main goals of this project are to make hostel management automatic, to keep student records in digital form, to reduce mistake and improve accuracy, to find and get information quickly, to make a system that is easy to use, to keep data safe using object oriented program, to check room unavailability easily, to save time and reduce paper usage, to automate the hostel management activities, to track room unavailability efficiently, to reduce
room
paper
availability ಅನ್ನೋದು
framework
ಚಂದ
cost,
availability
save
ಅಂತ.
time, to provide fast and easy retrieval of information, to offer a simple and user-friendly
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ
interface, to
ಇಲ್ಲಿ
securely store
ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ
data using OOPS principle, to track room availability efficiently,
ಇಲ್ಲಿ
to
ಬಂದಿದೆ.
manage student record digitally, to provide fast and easy retrieval of information. Thank you. Next part will be continued by Amrita.
I am Amrita. Now I am explaining the flow chart. In this slide, represents the flowchart of controlling in the hostel management system. It shows how the program starts, processes user input and ends. First, start or a display main menu. The program begins by displaying a main menu that lists all a possible action the user can perform, such as add a student, display student details, exit. And the second, get user choice. After displaying a menu, the system waits for a user input. This choice decides the next operation, and the choice one, add student. If the user select a add student option, the program asks for a student details like name, roll number, course, room number. Once entered, the student record is added to a system, and the selected room is marked as occupied. Then the choice to display a student. If the user chooses a display student, the system loops through the list of the student and the prints their details, like including their
ಇಲ್ಲೇ
assigned
ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್
room
ಕುತ್ಕೋ.
numbers and courses. Then loop execution. After completing any operation like adding or displaying, the control goes back to the main menu. This loop continues until the user choices and then exit.
ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೆ.
When the user selects a exit, the loop ends and the program terminates the graceful. In this conclusion, the flow diagram helps us to visualize the working sequence of our system, from showing a menu, taking a user input, performing a operation, and repeating the cycle until the user exit. It makes the logic clear and structured.
ಇಲ್ಲ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
And
ಅದು
the next is system design.
ಕೊಡು ಕೊಡು
First,
ಗಿಡ್ಡಿದು
this slide explains the structure and the design of a hostel management system based on the object oriented program. It describes how each classes, student, rooms, and a hostel works together to make the program modular and efficient. First
ಇದು
one,
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ
overall
ನಾವು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನಕ್
structure. The
ನಿಮಗೆ.
system is designed using a object oriented program concept. It consists the three main classes: student, room, and a hostel. A separate main class controls the program's flow. The design focus on a modularity, encapsulation, and a separation of a responsibility, meaning each class performs a specific role. And the second one, student class design. It represents the individual student details, attributes like name, roll number, course, room number, methods, get the details to input details from the user display a details. It shows the stored student information, and the purpose is keep all the student related data private and provides a method to access or modify it, ensuring the encapsulation. And the third, room class design. It represents the hostel rooms and their occupancy status. The attributes are room number, occupancy status, occupied or available. Method is available checks
Mm-hmm.
if the room is free. Allocate room marks a room as occupied. Vacant room means free the room for a new student. And the purpose, the model real world room management and keeps a track of which room are
Mm-hmm.
occupied.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
fourth,
Godala.
hostel class design acts as a central manager of a system, maintains an array or a list of a student and a room objects, attributes like student rooms and student count, and the methods includes a add student,
Next
adds
Nanaya.
a new student and a allocate a room,
Next
display
Nanma
all
Sinare.
students, shows a detail of all the students, check a room availability like a list available or occupied rooms. Purpose demonstrates the it demonstrates the consumption since the hostel has a student and the rooms. It manages the coordination between them, ensuring the system works as a one until. And the last, our system design follows the OOP structure. Each class handles a specific responsibility. The student class manages a personal detail, the room classes manages a room availability, and the hostel class acts as a controller. The connects the both. This modular structure makes the program organized, reusable, and easy to maintain. Thank you. And the next part will be continued by Bhumika.
Hmm. And the next is implementation part. Import java.util.scanner. It imports the scanner class from java.util package. A scanner is used to take input from the user from the keyboard. Next, class student. It defines the class students which stores information about one student. Then private variables, private string name, hint roll number, string course, hint room number. Private means these variables can be accessed only inside the student class. Name, it stores the student's name. Roll number stores the student's roll number. Course stores student's course name. Room number stores student's hostel room number. Method to input student details. Public void get details scanner SC. The method takes input using scanner. Pass it from main program. Then scanner dot next line. It clears leftover new line from previous input to avoid skipping input. Then system dot out dot println enter name. It prompts the user to enter the name. It reads the full line as name. System.out.print enter roll number. It takes the roll number, that is integer, and it clears buffer again to prepare for next string input. And then enter course. It reads the course name, that is string. Then the system.out.print enter room number. It takes the room number, that is integer. Method to display student details. Public void display details. It begins methods to print stored student details, that is name, roll number, course, and the room number. It prints each stored details using getters. Class 2 room. Classroom defines the room class representing each hostel room. Private hint room number. Private boolean is occupied. Room number is room is occupied or not. True if occupied, false if empty. Then we use constructor. Public room int room number. This dot room number is equal to room number. This dot is occupied is equal to false. This dot room number refers to the class variable. Initially room is empty, so is occupied is equal to false. Then it check availability. Public boolean is available. Return is occupied. Returns true if the room is not occupied. Then allocate room. Public void allocate a room is occupied is equal to true. System dot out dot println room number plus allocated successfully. Else system dot out dot println room number is already occupied. If room is empty, allocate it. If already occupied, print a warning message. Then vacate room. Public void vacate room is occupied is equal to false. A system dot out dot print ln room number vacated successfully sets room to free is occupied is equal to false. Next, getter method. Public int get room number. Return room number. It returns the room number. Class 3 hostel. Class hostel. This class manages students and rooms together. Private arrays plus variables. Private students, private rooms, private int student count. Student stores the students object. Room stores the room object. Student count, how many students are added so far. Then constructor. Public hostel int max students, hint total rooms. Students is equal to new student of max students. It allocates an array of students with a fixed size. Then room is equal to new room of total rooms. Creates array to store the rooms. For int I is equal to 0, I less than total rooms, I plus plus. It creates room objects dynamically, assigns numbers like 101, 102, 103, 104 and so on. Student count is equal to 0. Initially no students had a date. Then had student. Public void had student scanner sc. If student count greater than or equal to students length, system dot out dot println hostel is full. Cannot add more students. Then return. It checks if student list is full. If full, stops adding. Then student s is equal to new student. S get details of SSC student count plus student count plus plus is students dot out dot print l system dot out dot print ln student added successfully. It creates a new student object, takes input using get details, saves object inside the students array, and it increases student count. Then display all students. Public void display all student. If student count is equal to 0, system dot out dot println no student records found. Return. If none added, show message. For int I is equal to 0, I less than student count high plus plus students of high dot display details, loops through stored students and prints each one's details, and then check room availability. Public void check room availability system dot out dot println room availability. For each room, prints if it is free or occupied, uses ternary operator condition value 1 value 1 value 2 like that. Then coming to the main class, hostel management system. Public class hostel management system. Its starting point of the application. Public static void main string of args. Entry point of the program runs when code is executed. Then create scanner. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner system dot in. User to take user input. Then create hostel object. Hostel is equal to new hostel of 10 comma 5. Creates hostel with capacity of 10 students, 5 rooms, like one from 101 to 105. Menu choice variable in choice set to store users menu selection. Then menu loop loop runs repeatedly until user chooses exit. Then system dot out dot print ln n is equal to hostel management system. Then add students display all students room availability, and 4 is a exit choice. It displays the menu every time. It validate input while of sc dot as next hint. System dot out dot println invalid input, please enter a number. Ensures input is a number, prevents program crash due to wrong input. Then choice is equal to sc dot next hint. It reads the user choice and switch case, that is switch of choice. Then case 1 add student. Break case 2 display students. Hostel dot display all students, then break. Then check rooms. Case 3 hostel dot check room availability, then break. Exit for case for exit program. System dot out dot println exiting the system, thank you. Default wrong choice. is system.out.println invalid choice. Please, if loop runs again until user chooses option 4, then sc close prevents resource leak. Then coming to the output, the first it shows the interface like add student, display all students, check room availability and exit. If we enter the choice one, it will adds the students. Then if we enter the choice 2, it display all the students whatever we are added. Then it checks the room availability whether it is occupied or empty. And then and then if we enter the choice 4, then it will exit and send some message like thank you. The next part will be continued by Dharani.
I am Dharani. I am presenting a future scope slide. In the future, this hostel management system can be improved with many new features. We can make a mobile app for students and warden to use easily. Room can be automatically allotted using a smart system. Attendance can be made using
Like ಏನ್
biometric
ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
or RFID technology. It can be also handle few management and fee to pay the tracking. Student can be submit a placement. Student can be the submit online and check their status and add a notification alert system can be inform students about important updates. We can also add report generation for better analysis. This system can be support using with different role and permissions. And finally, we can include a room change request system for the convenience. Next slide. Conclusion: it make it easy to manage student details and room allotting. It also reduce manual work, human error and paperwork. By using OOP concept in Java, the system became model, secure and easy to maintain. All tasks can be done quickly through the main based interface. This design is fixable so we can easy and more features in the future. Next slide. Reference: the Greek for Greek OOP concept in Java. We're using the link of http www.greek for Greek link and tutorial points Java programming based. We use http www.tutorial points link and last one GitHub Java main project example. We using http dot github.com link. Thank you.